Good morning. It is April 24th, 2015. The time is 05:56 a.m. Eastern Standard Time here in upstate New York, the southern tier of New York State, where I live and reside this morning. And I'm having coffee on the back porch. And good morning, Paul. I have just started my broadcast, and Paul Omani, I'm very honored to have you with me this morning on my show. I'm having coffee out on the back porch, sir. Just getting the start of the day here, and we're just getting the day. That's the port or the motion light. Let's see what the temperature is. The temperature this morning here in the southern tier of New York. Oh, what is that? It's about 38 degrees Fahrenheit, which is about 30. Is that 32? Oh, that's more like 32. So 32, about 0 degrees Celsius this morning. Out on the back porch. And that is what I had on the show yesterday in Cafe Filter and Cork. Yes, Paul, I just saw earlier here, just before coming out here, your filter coffee shop. You inspired me to do my coffee out on the back porch, sir. That's the fun about the connections that we have with this program called Periscope. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And it's a very good morning, an early start for me this morning with coffee out on the back porch as I get it here. And just getting the day started. Like I said, it's a cool 32, but comfortable. We had some snow yesterday. It's not on the ground, as you can see. And what is it? Just getting the day started. Was going to be at the computer desk, but the missus and my son are up as they get their day started this morning. Just took commission to copyright a model. Oh, very good, sir. Congratulations. And I do want to say, Paul, I thoroughly enjoy your periscopes. You call them scopes, I call them broadcasts, or you call them shows. And it's just I am very, very turbo stream. Adrian, good morning. Boy, we're getting the regular coffee crowd this morning, as we would say. I hope your mother is doing well and you had a good visit with her yesterday. And I did subscribe to you on YouTube, and I appreciate your subscribing back. We're just having the morning coffee, and I'm really digging this Periscope because it really reminds me of how when I first started that program known as Audio Boo. You will not catch me saying that dreaded name that they use now. I do not like it. I will go on record as saying I don't like it. I still use the program. It's still a good program, but I think they lost their way in focus. And as far as for those that have been there for a while, she's on the mend. That's very good to hear, Adrian. She is in the hospital, but on the mend. And I enjoyed your Periscope yesterday, Adrian, when you were walking across the canal. Oh, low blood count. There was a representative of New York. Yes, I saw that, Paul. That was a very, very that Periscope had that was a great story. I saw that. There was representatives, New York Fire Service, and last I saw that, Paul, and Adrian saying hello to Paul. That was and that's what I'm getting at as far as this Periscope. And I guess what I'm having a trouble, and I'll probably adjust to it, is the naysayers of this, and Navy SEALs. Yes, I knew right off the bat once I saw what was on their chest. I said, those are Navy SEALs right there, and very, very specialized group. Let's just say, I think, Paul, you compared them to the Rangers. They're special forces. They are the ultimate of special forces for the United States. I've associated with some Navy SEALs. I know some retired Navy SEALs, and they are a very, very proud group, and thank God for their service. And I know other countries have their versions of them. You moved to Scotland, and Lords of Chirping Birds. No, I'm not in Scotland. But though, I don't know, does it get this cloudy in Scotland? We have some over. I hear my cardinal this morning that you can see the cornfield in the back there. But the impact that this is having, SEALs, Ultimate Special Forces, yes, they are the ultimate. They, like I said, they are a breed that is we are very proud of here in the United States. They are a special group. You are a rival for Mr. McCoglin today. Oh, am I? Oh, with the birds. Oh, yes. Okay. You know, I'm just wondering when Mac is going to come on the Periscope, if he is. I'm surprised he's not. It'd be interesting to see because he does have a collection of birds there that you can always hear on his broadcast. But one of the things, I guess, with this Periscope and the connection that we have right now, yeah, bring it on, Mac. We need to have Mac here. We got to frickin' get on his case. Let's tweet him on Twitter today as far as Mac. Get on the Periscope. But the people that, I guess there's some naysayers that sort of bug me about this that, you know, yesterday I ended up saying that Periscope's only a month old, and there's people already calling, that the app is not really as good. There's other apps to be used, and if we look at some apps that have come out of the box, like Google Glass, nobody's really using that really that much. Even Google Plus with Google Hangouts and stuff, even though that's a good program. That so-called Bamboozer, which I never really use, but there's always an individual that wants to still cling to it. And I put up a quote this morning, which I'm inspired again by Paul O'Mani. And thank you, Paul. I just seen that you mentioned me on the tweet there. I'm on my iPad mini, so I get the tweets coming. That's interesting. I like that idea, or that concept. But I put up this tweet put up a tweet with my thought for today, inspired by Mr. Paul O'Mani. Oh, you tweeted Mac. Very good, Paul. And that is, progress is impossible without change, and those who cannot change their mind cannot change anything. George Bernard Shaw. And there's a tweet picture that our friend Bernie Goldbach put up that Paul is directly associated with a movement that's going on, a referendum over there in Ireland about this the big display that's up there in Dublin, because that's where I believe Bernie Goldbach is. And if he's watching this on web, I'm not sure how many web viewers I have this morning. I've got one web viewer, so it could be Bernie. And he put a picture up there, Paul. I don't know if you saw the picture concerning the controversial mural. And man, that is a big mural. But I'm not offended by it. I think there's a freedom of expression there. You may agree or disagree with it, respectfully. I think with the winds of change that are going on with that movement, you have to change. I myself personally would say maybe 15, 20 years ago I would not agree with that, but that's because I was probably in a different place in my life, and I have changed. And what has helped me change is my children. My children have taught me things. You know, parents are supposed to be the teachers of their children, but in some cases our children can teach their parents. And I think my father took to that, well, it wasn't really saying, but he would always say that, you know, all the knucklehead stuff that I would know in my head and stuff like that. So I'm looking at that and saying that you have to be able to change, to adapt, and to enjoy life. And you know, my saying is live life and have fun. I'm not ending right now because I got up early actually. You know, Adrian, those birds are really going, aren't they? We got a flock of sparrows in the side bush over here. Take a break. Take this motor mouth of mine. Just take a break and get some coffee. So I was going to have coffee at the computer desk, but as long as the weather's nice, and you know, we're getting a few flurries this morning. We're supposed to get some rain. And I hear the cardinal over that way. So Let me take a walk over here. We did have a bird feed. Yeah, the cardinals over here. We got some flowers going. Periscope binary. Next step. Oh, Adrian, I know what I wanted to tell you. There's a petition to keep the mural referendum is to determine whether. Yes, that's we have that here, Paul, in New York. They approved it. The governor approved it and stuff like that. Same-sex marriages. It's been a law here in New York State for the last year, I guess. And whatnot. So, but Adrian, your Periscope, I got sidetracked. That I was really intrigued with. That when you cross that bridge, the water, there's traffic going under the canal. I wonder if you could get a shot, in your next travels there, of the canal in the distance where the road's going in. Because I'm looking at this as, wait a minute, he's walking. There's a canal, but it's obvious that you're walking a bridge. So it's a bridge canal that goes over that highway. I found that intriguing. I'm like, wow, how the hell did they engineer that? Because you said that canal has been there for quite some time. So I was just like, I actually had to go back and watch your Periscope again to like, wow, that is pretty neat. And it's very, very good Periscope there. I'm going to switch my camera view here. And we do have some flowers. Oh, okay, I appreciate that, Adrian. I just found that really intriguing. I'll give you guys some morning flowers this morning, huh? We do have some spring flowers this morning. The grass is turning green. Yeah, we got some birds in the bush over here. Somewhere in there. There's a flock of sparrows. Yeah, we got some snow flurries. It's some overcast. Yeah, we got some cloud overcast. So we'll probably get some weather today, but it was a little bit chilly. And there goes a bird. I may even do a shot YouTube video when I get a chance. Okay, I appreciate that. That'd be very interesting to see it on your YouTube channel and stuff. So switching back. There we go. So I'm enjoying this Periscope. Like I say, the namesayers that are saying that, Periscope is just a crap load of broken links, dead links. Geez, we have a conversation. Do we record every conversation and we keep a link to it? No. But we remember what we said. We try and archive those things that we are doing. That's what I'm doing with my Periscopes, is to archive them over on YouTube. And I'm always suggesting that. It used to be a bank. Yes, you said that. That was pretty interesting. That you have that the road out here that is a stone's throw away. The highway, Route 1786, that runs. I take in. That's been a highway that's been a part of my life, my whole entire life here in New York. To where when they first built that, I can remember back in the early 70s when I was a wee lad. We used to play stickball on the highway because there was no traffic, but the concrete that they laid for the highway was really neat. So, but we used to cross over it where I grew up in a couple towns over to go to the Susquehanna River to fish, which I ended up putting up a couple of pictures yesterday of the Riverwalk in Owego, New York, which is, I call Owego the central part of Tioga County where I live at. That's the county seat. And it's a historical area there, I guess, in a sense. And that river walk along the Susquehanna, they built that back, 2009, 2010. And I just took a moment when I was driving home from work, 70s. I thought you were 21. Oh, thank you, Adrian. Believe me, I'm a lot older than you think. You'd be surprised. Do people call you Richard or Rich, Paul? You can call me Rich. Richard's a little bit more formal. I try to stay a little informal in my conversations, I guess. But Rich is fine, Paul. Or you can call me Richard, whatever you feel comfortable with, sir. That's okay. No. And I enjoyed your Periscopes last night, sir. Going to bed and stuff. I guess somebody compared you, or you compared yourself to Jerry Springer. to somebody else, something else, and I had to laugh because I know you were playing with it. Oh, you're not 21 either. Don't we wish we were 21 again, especially with all this technology we have? But let me see what time we got here. So that's my take. Oh, 6:11. I got time. Oh, West. He's a okay. I wasn't aware of what that individual did. So I just found the exchange very entertaining and stuff, and I cracked a smile. So it's just, like I said, the entertainment value from this Periscope is great, and that Fred was Paul. That Fred. That's what he referred to. That's why it shook me. Okay, I didn't click. Now it clicks, but it's a funny. I guess you got all sorts of clowns on this thing called the internet. Like I said, so I was. It's just the humor that you put into that, Paul, was very good and stuff. So, but I guess, like I said, the Periscope here. And Paul, I think you would agree, and Adrian, as far as the connections that you made, and I am really liking it, and I think it's just going to have great. Oh, we do have some. You might see a few snow flurries here. I see a couple flakes falling. Let me see if I get a darker background there. There we go. But I'm just ecstatic about it because I can have my morning coffee. Party World, good morning, Party World. Thank you for joining, and thank you for following me at Fireman Rich. You know who I am, Rich. Good morning over there in Ireland, and like I said, the Periscopes. I would never see downtown Cork if it wasn't for Paul O'Mani. And Paul, if I ever get over there, I want to tell the guys there at Filter Coffee, I want to have a cup of coffee there. Have you seen the scopes by the guy who feeds? Not yet, Paul. Really enjoyed your morning chat. Okay, Adrian, I'm not sure if they're going to be going. I get some hearts here. Thank you. But I think yesterday's Periscope by Paul there of the bar that he showed. I like to go in that bar too, Paul. And the first round is on me. Maybe we can make it a gathering sometime. A good gathering spot. We got 5 viewers. And I want to say I appreciate the 5 viewers, and I say that because it's good advice that this individual, and I know Paul O'Mani knows this guy, Mark Shaw. If you're not following him in some concept as far as I've been watching his YouTube. He has a very good YouTube channel, very interesting individual, and I've subscribed to his YouTube channel. I haven't followed him on Periscope yet. Still here. We'll be walking with Big Rick tomorrow. Okay, and Black Cat, say hello to them. I don't know if you guys can do a Periscope. I know Big Rick will probably be doing a Periscope and stuff. He hasn't been doing them of lately, so. Okay, I got to check my time because I want to make sure this is loaded up before I go, and I got to get some breakfast. So it's about 6:14 a.m. Eastern time here in upstate New York, the southern tier of New York State. I'm going to end my Periscope now there, guys. I really appreciate hanging out with you on the Periscope broadcast here. This is great. Mark said you can search on Yeah, I saw that last night, Paul. It's very interesting, the search concept. And I liked what he said about Twitter as far as you can. And you might want to look at this one, Paul, from an aspect of companies. If a company has a Twitter account, they can... what do you call it? Tick the one setting to where anybody can direct message them. They don't have to follow them. I found that very, very interesting. I'm surprised I didn't see that in some sort of online release of some sort. So that was a very interesting thing in one of his YouTubes yesterday. So very interesting individual there, Mark Shaw. And a lot of good information. Yeah, check it out, Paul. You go into your settings, and on the bottom it says there's a little thing on your security. You go to settings, security, and then there's a little box you have to check to where anybody and their brother can direct message you. They don't have to follow you now. And I saw that in his YouTube. It's on one of his YouTubes that he put up yesterday. He put up 3 YouTubes. And it was great information. That's something like you, maybe Boy Jane, might want to use with businesses and stuff like that. So, oh, we got a crow going by. So, I'll just leave you with that. A lot of good stuff. A lot of good. I'm calling this cross feeds. What I'm finding out, I'm letting you guys. Got to go. Need to buy. Okay. And happy birthday to your mom. And the best to her, Adrian. And we'll be talking to you later because I'm going to be wrapping up here. You all have a good one. I'm going to finish my coffee here. You all have a good day. We'll be looking forward to your periscopes. I appreciate greatly you all hanging out with me. Bye, Party World. Bye, Adrian. Bye, Paul. You all have a good one. The web viewers, we'll see you all later. Live life. Have fun. Ciao for now. And peace.